treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. On the hill and coming off a great start, Shane McClanahan. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it.
We go to the bottom of the first. Stepping in is the switch in at shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for two.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Corbin Carroll up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The other way, and it goes just foul.
Well, they say it's a game of inches, and that's a perfect example right there. Could have been a big swing in this game if it stayed fair.
Right side, hard hit. Terrain over to first in time, but the go-ahead run comes in to score.
Fastball flew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So up next, Nick Kurtz blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. That misses. Ball 1. Keller, a 6'3" righty, 210 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. Ground ball left side, and foul ball. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. Smoke to the left, base hit. So man aboard at the plate, Junior Caminero.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
That's in there, and it's 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And the batter now, Hunter Goodman. Outside low, ball 1. In the air, center field. Adele moves under it. And the inning is over. 2 hits and they leave 1. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the DH, Ben Rice. Rice with a homer in his last game. Keller back to work.
That's a ball.
And a foul ball.
Ball.
Fouls one off. 2-2. The wind and the pitch. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Adele moves under it. Nabs it. And there's one away. And now here is Brendan Donovan. Fly ball down the line. Schwarber on the run. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty.
Hey!
Inside, almost got him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Schwarber in pursuit. 2 away. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second. And delivers outside.
1-0.
And there's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Two out, space is empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that gets down into the gap. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Oh, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. First pitch just misses. Duran went deep in his most recent game. That one down the line, and that's just foul. And there's a foul ball. This one in the dirt. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Adele moves under it. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is over. 2 full innings, and we're tied.
3, 4, take your base.
As we go to the last of the third, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. There's the strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And that's off
that missed.
the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
The right fielder, number 7, Corbin.
This is Corbin Carroll.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Checks over to first, back safely. Ellie on his way to second. Pitch is high. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Keller checks the runner, and he's back in easily.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Line drive. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat. That's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
Kurtz in the box now as he looks at ball 1.
1-0.
Second plate appearance of the day for him. That one pushed to the left and foul. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss.
1 and 2 is the count.
Pitch misses,
2-2.
and that's ball 2. Base hit. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boo. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Caminero batting with 1 down, takes a strike. So Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And it is 2-1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The next offering misses.
3-1.
Ball 3. High in the air, out to right. Smith sizes this one up, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Hunter.
Now the catcher up to hit, Hunter Goodman. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
In there at the knees, and it's 1-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
1-2.
Two outs. That's outside.
2-2.
The count now 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. So they pick up a run. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Smith.
And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Ben Rice. On the ground to third. Zips it across. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brendan.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. He's 0 for 1. Donovan, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. That's off the mark, and the count now 2-0. And that is out of play. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
That's a ball. That's down.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Grounder off the pitcher. Gets it there in time, though. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Harris jumps out of the way of ball 1. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Bunting for a hit.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
This is Bryce Terang, 0 for 2 in this one. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Keller back to work. Fastball for a strike.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
A dive, he's got it from his knees, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. He's one of the best players in the game. Right down to shoot, 0-1.
And I think those numbers we were talking about do a really good job of showing us how the offense is taking what they can get at the plate.
Right back to him on the mound. Sends it to first, and a couple of quick outs.
The right fielder, number 7,
Corbin Carroll will hit next.
Say you make the trap jump, that's what's up, bro. If you really with the city,
That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Chase Silseth appears to be getting loose. Scott getting loose as well. 2 down, nobody on. Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Baez fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Through 5. All even at 2-2. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Chase Silseth.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Nick Kurtz getting ready to hit. There's a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Hit weakly on the ground. Terang handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Here's some real power at the plate. Junior Caminero. Swinging a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. That's a little high.
That missed. That's
and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad job. Those small moments can be costly.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Goodman. Grounder might be 2. It's in and out of his glove. Throw to first. Gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the 2nd out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So 2 down now, and here is Ben Rice. There's a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And that's with for a base hit. Heading for the plate. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. It's 4-3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive.
On the mound now for the Pirates, Victor Gonzalez.
Still a lot of game left, and this game can go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings. Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And that one in the air center field. Adele sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And that is that. We go to the top.
3.
Now
pitching change here, Louis Varland.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Harris
1-0.
up for the third time and takes ball one. Right through there for a strike. And now 2-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Jarren Duran in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
No outs, runner at first. And now, Jarren Duran.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Trevor Gott, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. With the tying run on at first, here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Harris, the base runner at first with one out. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2. This one high in the air to left center. Adele moves under it. Snags it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
Now the number 2 hitter, Corbin Carroll. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
0-1. Yeah.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two outs. That's off the mark. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On its way to the corner. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Where'd that last pitch miss?
Home plate umpires trying to tighten
2-2.
things up a little bit.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Kevin Ginkel.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Tosses across to first. Inning over on the ground. Well, 1-run game. They're back, and on the mound is the closer, Robert Suarez.
Now
25th appearance of the year for him.
number 75, Robert Suarez.
Donovan swings through it for strike one.
Well, a come and get me
strike.
fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
One-run game, bottom 9.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting
0-2.
teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering is downstairs.
Man, oh man,
1-2.
I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that one
No,
is
that's
downstairs.
down. Ball.
2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
That one misses. 3-2 now.
A really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they
Now
still
batting,
get the out.
the center
Talk
fielder,
about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Next to hit, Michael Harris II. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And fouled off. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Not close
1-2.
with that one, and the count 1-2.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Baez fires
out of
over to
there.
first. Now only 1 out remaining.
Now batting,
Here's the left fielder, Jaron Duran, known for his late-inning heroics. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Ball, that's low.
Right through there for a strike. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. They're down to their final strike.
2-2.
This could end it. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Treat a woman like a queen. When you find the one you love, you gotta love her faithfully.
This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. Don't wear a disguise. Why you
Sun setting in the back.
What a way to set the scene. Yeah, we could take another lap round, but it wouldn't change it today. Oh no, this ain't one of those where I kiss you when you go. Maybe we find each other somewhere down the road, 'cause I'm over trying and making it right when I'm still getting these concussions. Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, making everything my fault. But you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tears stain on your
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Some AAA baseball from the... All right, ready to go here. Coming up to the dish for Louisville, Jose Tena. And we are underway. That one was way off the mark, and now he's behind 2-0. Time to show some finesse. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
3! Ball 4, extra base.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jordan Wall. He has an excellent arm, the kind any team wants on the left side of the infield. Able to make just about any throw. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Part of his throwing ability is natural arm strength, but credit to him for working on good throwing mechanics and a quick release. When you're dealing with fractions of a second, every little bit matters. Miller on the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Akio Tozado.
Now up, Akio Tozado. Fly ball to left, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit, left side. Tosses to first. Home first moving quickly tonight, 2 away. And now the first baseman, Xavier Isaac. Rips this one to short. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. No run. If a sergeant's trying to make you put up their platoon in your house, show them. Final score here, 4-3. For our
traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the vapors. While I'm my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And they call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you on your stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cops to probably think it we talking about, we should've called it truth. Shout to all my that be waiting to make this fart thing let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill, let's get at $1 bill. Militant. Back in the booth.
Beat up the block and the gun, I might press a little button to open the wings. Ain't no advance on the deal I just signed. I don't need to lip controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes, I dance on my own, and so does my necklace. praying for my solar plexus. Weight of dependence, punching is reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist. Skating from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle, the same as how I be preferring my venison. Windleton blacker than minimum sentence. And I was apprenticing under a villain. Face full of metal to pay my respects. I slaughtered my dentist to get his new grill in the income of coffee. She pay a connect. Look at my closet, it's more on the ceiling. Master Pickens here and Donald, it's hard to explain. The rush of the I try not to focus too hard on the dubs. I try to not dwell on the L's as well. 7 a.m. on the beach, the waves of plastic suddenly started to swell. This VVS choker, I call it the trail. Bent over the time, my monitor fell. Cloaking device on the rolls, it look like a beater. It's really a ghost in the shell. This brioche and toast in the world. The Terragon butter moon walking the pen like the king of pop. Put on my power scout with Gucci Cox. I still cannot locate the city, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. Yeah, I feel like Joe Horn. I like to score and I play and set up another table for two. I step out on the shorty to pick up a pack from my Cartier buffs. Give me a second. Don't really matter to Lord or yo, I'ma turn it to furnace. Snubble hotel after candle at dinner. The room that we in is impeccably furnished. See a little daylight and turn on the burners. Flip a switch for the Deacons who cheer the spice strips. MS Supreme 98 size 11 and crushing my feet like a vice grip. I couldn't find him in bigger. They match so perfectly with this new culture. They're trying to call me a democracy. Wait, I get it. I take it back and I split it at Williams. And I'm gonna be back in a minute. I ran it up just to give me a monogram. One-on-one cast iron skillet. Way I've been raising my prices. I'm grateful as ever cause it took a village. Way I've been the shorty, she think I'm a Hollywood villain. Happy to say that I'm no longer working. Not really feeling. Needed a breath, so I bit on the bullet. I still got some cracks in my motors. Get on a flight at my power headquarters as soon as the weather get cold. 7 consecutive strikes, a professional fold. The Fetty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it.
Oh
Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. All set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against Florida. And this is the rubber match.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Taj Bradley. And say he likes pitching at home.
The shortstop.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. But I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Hauls it in for the out. Here's a Pirates lineup now. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Pavin Smith.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Number 10, the next to hit, takes ball one. Bradley. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walk. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
High fly ball down the left field line. Raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet hitters are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
This is Bryce Terang. 3 for 7 in the series so far. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that pitchers at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. 2 out, space is empty. Just missed.
1-1.
And that one misses up and in. And it's 2-1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Up and in. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss. It's a splitter, and it's a strikeout. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Baz. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
There's the strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
He goes down looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Corbin Carroll, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Boz, in his 6th season, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Hit hard but foul off to the left. 1 out, bases empty. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One down, bases empty. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Two outs. That clips the zone. That is strike 2.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
And he dodges that fastball.
Ball.
And the righty deals. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that extends the inning.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Junior.
Next to hit, Junior Caminero. First pitch misses.
Ball.
There's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Kurtz off of first with 2 away. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 3. Hunter Goodman in the on deck circle. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second at the plate for Pittsburgh, Kyle Schwarber. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
So digging in, Hunter Goodman. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
On the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Ben Rice.
So up next, Ben Rice. Pitch is in there. Strike one.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That clips the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
No score here in the second. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. One down, base is empty.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Just misses with that one. Ripped on the ground to second. Terang over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Brendan.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. And that's in for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Pitch misses, and a count 1-2.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
And there's a ball. And it remains 2-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count even 1-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Torrens down to first with it. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. We played 2 full. No score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Smith.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Jarren Duran. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. In the air, left field, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ellie.
So the lineup flips over. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And downstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
This is Corbin Carroll. Ellie on his way to second. Save! De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed.
Runner on the go again. Pitching for a strike, and it throws offline, safe at third. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Suarez sizes this one up, has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's a big power threat. Nick Kurtz, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that one. 0-1.
1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And it's even up. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So now it's the full-hole hitter, Junior Caminero. Struck out looking in his first at-bat. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. Squeezes it, and that ends the inning. On to the fourth, still scoreless. welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Bradley back to work. In the dirt, and it's 1-0. Out to short. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Goodman.
Fastball for a strike. Goodman, 27 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Fastball is outside. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a good eye there. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie. You can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Now it's the DH, Ben Rice. Strike one. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of getting it away.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. The 1-0. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Baez. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
You know, these Pirates just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Donovan tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Now batting, the right fielder, Pavin Smith.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Pavin Smith struck out looking his first time.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. 3. And we're back, bottom of the inning. And now here is Michael Harris II.
Harris.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
There's a strike.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
That one missed. And there's a ball. Next offering upstairs.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll get down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Fly to left his first time. Clips the corner. Strike one. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one is absolutely belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break.
Victor Gonzalez, the new pitcher, the lefty from Mexico.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Back to the top of the order now. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Golden opportunity right here. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The 0-1. On the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. One runs in. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
Not only are they applying some pressure on the defense, it looks like they're trying to have a big inning with that steal of second. Now 2 runners in scoring position. This could be the start to a nice rally.
That one's in there. And that's strike 2. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
That one to first. Eldridge. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out. So digging in,
now
Nick Kurtz.
First baseman.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Ball one there. Kurtz recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One away with a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering way off the plate. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Junior Caminero.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Junior Caminero.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
First offering, and it just misses. De La Cruz on third with 2 out. Next offering is in for a strike. Gonzalez delivers. That's in there. And the count 1-2.
Phil, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Two outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Caminero checks his swing. Now an appeal to first, and he held up. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 5 innings complete. The All-Stars have the advantage, 2-0. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Trevor Guy.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Goodman stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swings and misses, and it's 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Just missing there. 2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's in the dirt. Goes down looking. Next is the designated hitter, Ben Rice. 1 for 2.
Right.
Line drive caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
And that's outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. And now 2-1.
2-1.
And that's in there at the knees.
2-2.
Just missed.
Full count.
Ground ball right side. Terang. Over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7th inning coming up. The All-Stars out front here, 2-0. We go to the top of the 7th. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Suarez.
One down. And here is Pavin Smith. 0 for 2 in this one. There comes the skipper out of the
Brian Baker.
That's in there. 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but You got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
The tying run at the plate. And it is 2-1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Up next for the Pirates, Bryce Eldridge.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And he takes a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And now it's even up. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. The All-Stars on top here, 2-0.
Just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know. Just some things we show. Oh, cool hat trick. Watch me backspin off the Atlas. Past tense.
Now,
we're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Chase Silseth. He comes on for the 35th time this year. Now here is Michael Harris the 7th. Silseth, 26 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
On the ground to third. Suarez zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Jaron Duran.
Now the left fielder, Jaron Duran. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Kevin Ginkel getting ready to go. Bases empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. 2 outs, bases empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Clips the corner, strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the in.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. De La Cruz on third with 2 out. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. Baker back to work. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And that turns the lineup over. Javi Baez digs in right side. And a big swing and a miss.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Number 10 in the box now. Takes strike one. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him. He's got 4 strikeouts now.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Bryce Terang 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock.
And the inning is over. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail things here. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Kevin Ginkel.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Kurtz in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. He was late there, strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That's down and in. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Struck him out swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Louis Varland, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable out there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Next to hit, Hunter Goodman. That one fouled off. Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Good eye in that spot.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
That's off the mark. 3-2 now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third, Suarez tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We go to the 9th. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that's just...
Mason Miller on to try and close it out.
Coming on for the save here, and something he couldn't get done in his last appearance. So let's see if he can bounce back and lock this thing up.
First pitch, not close.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Just relentless. This team will not quit.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That one at triple digits.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Strikes him out with 101.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Here's Joe Adele. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss and a slider.
Oh, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pick.
Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. And it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Outside low, and that's ball 2. And that one wrapped foul. One strike away. Just off the outside part of the plate.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Oh, man, that stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing, just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got it, and that's the ball game.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push it a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.